So I want to thank you all for coming tonight, taking about 20 to 30 minutes out of your time to listen with, without expectations, with just an open mind to maybe hear something that you haven't heard. What our job is tonight is to, if you don't know about Q, to know about Q and keep an open mind on what you hear, and maybe it might be beneficial for you, or think of someone that it may be beneficial for, and keep that in mind as the presentation goes on. But let me share my screen with you and do this. I'm also in charge of the waiting room, so I might get distracted here. So sorry about that. Okay. So my name is Nikki. As some of you may know me, I'm married to Bill Black. You can see him there in the picture. He is, we've been together for about 21 years. We do not have any children. However, we have two little boys, as you can see in the picture. They're not little, they're about 16 to 18 pound cats. And they're our love of our lives. We enjoy them immensely. But most importantly, I've been a nurse for 24 years, most of that in the ICU, 22 years of that. And it's been a pretty good career. I can say that I've been always had a passion for health and wellness, and being a nurse has given me the opportunity to share with so many people what I have to offer to them. Oops, sorry. I don't know what's happening. Oh, there we go. I also am a lifetime entrepreneur. I like to say, that I grew up with the thought and the want to always earn extra money. I think my dad and mom have always taught us that. We've always owned businesses. Everyone in my family has always had a second stream of income and always working, and teaching us how to do that. Me and my sisters, we joke a lot, and some of you have heard this story, that we used to make baked goods by borrowing some of the ingredients from our neighbors. We'd bake them and then go and sell them so that we had some extra cash to go do what we wanted to do. I always love that story. I can't believe we did that, but it was super fun. My mom would be mortified if she knew when we were doing that while she was working. Anyway, I did own a traditional business up until 3 years ago, and I sold that, and I didn't know what I was looking for. I didn't know if I was going to jump into something else, but something landed in my lap, and it's Q Sciences. I'm glad that I decided to take a look. I at first was like, no, I don't want to get involved with anything else. I'm not interested. However, when I dove in, I decided to really dive in and put my both feet into the boat and run with it. And I'm so happy I did, because it has really transformed my life and some of my family members' lives. So I'm going to show you a screen here. This is a full suite of products that Q Science has to offer. Me being a nurse, you guys, I have seen so much devastation in people's lives. I've seen what lack of sleep does to people. I've seen what being overweight does to people. I've seen what chronic stress does to people. I've seen so much chronic inflammation, all the different things. And you can see there on the left, a lot of those things with mental health, sleep, energy, weight issues. If you've had any issues with any of that, what I found with Q is that we have something that can help in all those areas. I'm not going to go over all the products with you, but as you can see in the picture, we have quite a few, and we even have more that aren't even on here that I'll touch on in a little bit. We have full spectrum hemp that was launched in 2018, and that's when I started. I didn't know what I didn't know about full spectrum hemp, but I'll get into that a little bit. We have some sublingual sprays, which I love because it helps people that have a hard time swallowing. It's problem solution oriented, so that's really nice. And then we have nutritional supplements, and we have a full fitness and weight loss plan. Not really a plan, but a program that's really designed to help people meet the needs that they want. We have stuff for brain health, which I think is fantastic. I think everyone could use a little bit more help in that area, because nutrition is a problem for most people, getting what you need in your body nowadays. And then we just launched a collagen plan, or a collagen product, and we're about to launch some terpenes, which we're the only company out there that's doing this. So you can just keep note of what I'm about to say, and if you have any questions, we might be able to answer some at the end. Once we're finished with the presentation, we can go offline and do that. So like I said, I didn't know what I didn't know. I didn't know I was going to jump into a new company. I actually didn't even want to be a part of any direct marketing, but I'm certainly glad that I decided to take a look and dive in further and do some due diligence. I've always tried to research the best products, research what I'm taking, what's going into my body, what's going into my family's bodies. This company was founded back in 2012. And why that's important from a business standpoint, I found is that it's been around for a while. This is a company that has a product that people want and that people are consuming and that are helping people. We're based out in we're based out in Utah, and we are a global company. We're in 23 countries right now. I think it's only 23. I know we're growing and we're going to be hopefully in 60 countries in the next 5 years. Last year, while people were struggling with the worst year of most of our lives, we quadrupled in 2020. We were not laying off people. We were actually growing exponentially. And we've been able to help so many people replace their income or supplement their income because some of their family members have lost their jobs. And that's pretty remarkable. And not only that, if they've had some stress and I'm sure they had some added stress and some health issues, we were able to help them with that as well. So I love that we're on the cutting edge of technology and we're constantly growing, we're innovative, and we're moving on to better and better products. So, I've always felt like I've had great mentors in my life. My parents are them, my sisters are them. I had some great nursing mentors, but when I decided to partner with Q Sciences, Mark Wilson and Jake Spencer are also my mentors. I consider them partners in my business and also people that I look up to and that are teaching me every day how to be better at what I'm doing. Mark Wilson is a gentle giant. Not only is he a Super Bowl champion, but he is a business developer. He's made lots of business deals. And then he retired and he didn't know what he wanted to do. He was loving golf, but then after about 6 months, he didn't like golf. He was like, I can't do this for the rest of my life. So he found something that he could do to change people's lives. And he wanted to make a difference. He wanted something impactful, something that made a difference when he went to work. And he decided to partner or purchase Q Sciences and run with it. But in 2017, he knew that he needed to do something different with his company because he wanted to get out to the masses. So he hired Jake Spencer initially as a consultant, and Jake has built $1 million businesses. He's grown the business in the field. So he's been where I am, and he found out real fast what he could do to help Mark, and he partnered with Mark. So they're the sole owners of Q Sciences, which is very exciting. I learned so much from both of them. You can see in the pictures that they're not just people that are out there that you can't touch. I've been at a retreat with them. I've been at conferences. Pretty much every event that I've been to that they've been, I've had a conversation with them. So they are normal people and they care about what I'm doing. So me being a nurse, I know it's really important. I love science. I love innovation. I love to help people. And I love smart doctors. I like doctors that want to make a difference in people's life or not just throwing a prescription at somebody. Because you know what? Prescriptions pay a toll on our bodies. And I'm not saying they're not needed. You do need prescriptions if that's what for a specific reason. But if we have something that's natural that can get you to sleep or can get you to feel a little less foggy in your brain or have more energy, I am all for that. This is Dr. Kimberly. He is a naturopath for over 40 years. He's senior editor for WebMD. He was before he partnered with Q Sciences for 12 years. And what he says is that science doesn't stand still. There's constant change and you've got to move with the trends. He has pulled products to make them better. He is all about quality. And that's what our name is, Quintessential Biosciences, the best of the best based on science. So we're going to want that. So I love that he isn't afraid to pull something just because it's selling on the market. He wants to make it better. So I trust what he has to say. I wholeheartedly love what this gentleman has brought to all of my family members and everyone that I can share it with. So it's really exciting to be a partner with him as well. So I touched briefly on full spectrum hemp. If you don't know what that is, I'm sure you've heard the buzzword CBD. It's all out there. You guys, it's not all created equal. You really need to know where you're getting your CBD from if you're buying it from a corner market, I highly suggest you know exactly where that's sourced from. It could be tainted with pesticides or something other that's not safe for you. So you really got to know what it is. Just based on a price, I wouldn't be purchasing hemp oil. So we have a full spectrum hemp. It is not the same thing as marijuana. So if you're confused of what that is, we can get you some more information on that, but it's totally different than that plant. We have a patented ValueSync technology, and it is water soluble, which is really important because if your product isn't absorbing in your body, then you're not going to get the benefits from it, which our hemp is highly absorbable. You'll probably feel it within a few minutes. I would say not more than 10 minutes to 15, you're going to feel a benefit from it. It does promote overall wellness, supports healthy immune system, and help boost focus. And I would say that it's really good for inflammation. So it's something that you could take daily. I do use it every single night, and I'll touch on that in a minute when I talk about what my issues were and what helped me get off my prescriptions. So with our hemp products, we have tinctures for under the tongue, and we also have creams for your body that help with performance pains and aches or injuries, and also for arthritic pain. So whatever you have an injury for, I would suggest using one of our creams in addition to one of our roll-ons that are more specific. You can roll it on like your wrist or something. They work very well. We have stuff for sleep, which is our rest, and we have things for pets, which is really remarkable because if you have an animal that has any type of anxiety, to put a couple drops under their tongue and then they can be relaxed, it's really really a cool thing to see that your animal isn't super high stressed. So here's a couple of my favorite product programs that Q has. The Q Core up there on the left, the 3 supplements that I take every single day. You can buy them individually, or you can get them in the complete, which is the core. They come in pillow packs, but the Q Max, I say every single person should be on. With what we're getting in the foods today and what's going on in the world and all this anxiety and stress and what we're not absorbing in our gut, you need to be on Max. That's just a personal opinion, but I think the world will be a better place. It is a highly superior product to so many different things. And I'm not going to push it on you, but I want you to understand that this is a superior product to everything out there. It's 36 micronutrients. It does cross the blood-brain barrier. I can get into tons of science with it, but I'm not going to. It's just, it replaces a lot of things that you probably are taking in your closet. And then we have our chronic inflammation, which is the Align, which is all natural. So it's super safe for your stomach. If you have any, it's not going to cause ulcerations or anything like a lot of the non-steroidals out there. And then we have our probiotic that comes in that pillow back as well. It's a pre and probiotic, and it works down in the gut where it's supposed to. It is spore formed. And also I touched on the sprays. We have 6 different sprays. D3, vitamin B12, Q Relief, which is for natural pain relief. You spray it under your tongue. The sleep spray is what got me off of my sleep medicine, you guys. I was on prescriptions for years. I was on over the counter with my prescriptions on tons of different things. And it's kind of hard for me to believe that I was relying on so much medication to get to sleep and still not have a good night's sleep. I'd wake up groggy. Me being an ICU nurse, I felt like it could have been dangerous, to be honest with you. And I didn't think that something so little, under 20 bucks, was going to get me to sleep. I kind of laughed at it. But when it got me to sleep after doing about 20 sprays on the tongue for 4 nights, I was hooked. I'm like, I can't live without this. I'm happy to say I'm down to 4 to 5 sprays a night with my hemp oil, but I ran out last week. And I've been without, but at conference, I was given one of our new products that's being launched October 1st, our chill terpenes. And I've been using that without the hemp oil and without my sleep spray. You guys, I've been sleeping through the night. It's pretty remarkable. I cannot wait for that product to get in everyone's hands. And then we have our fitness and weight management. Q stands behind making changes in your life, not quick fixes. So you're not going to find something you're going to lose 10 pounds in one day, 30 pounds in 5 days. We're just not about that. We're about making subtle changes and making your life better. If it's just adding more water to your diet today, changing it day by day is making better habits. But we have a weight management program if it's wanting to lose weight, or wanting to gain muscle or to maintain, we have it for you. And we have an app that's designed for that with all personalized program for you. You can talk to our fitness trainers that are highly trained, nutritionists that are on board that develop all the meal plans. So it's super exciting because you have your own personal app that you can work with. So we have a lot of products that go along with that line as well, like meal replacement shakes, full spectrum, sorry, not full spectrum, whey protein that you take after a workout to help supplement that muscle burn that you were doing to help promote muscle growth. We have our trim, which is another product that I take daily, and along with my energy drink Sport, which you see down there. The trim was something that I got on board with about a year and a half, now almost 2 years ago. I decided to start changing my diet and making big changes in my life. You guys, I've released 40 pounds and I've been able to keep it off. I do use the trim every day. It's a pretty remarkable product. So if you want more information on that, I can get it to you as well. Super exciting. Just launched now 15 days ago was our collagen. We have 2 types of collagen. Our Reform and Rebuild, for 2 different things. Reform is for hair, skin, and nails. And the Rebuild is to help, it's also for hair, skin, and nails, but mostly for muscle growth and fat loss. You can see there, I'm not going to break it down for you, but we can get you the information if that's something you want to talk about. But there's 4 different collagens in each product. It is a liquid form, which that's super important to know because it's smaller molecules. If it comes in a powder, the molecules are too big and your body's not going to use it right. We hydrolyze ours, which is also very important. So it's really important to do your due diligence on this too, to know what you're actually getting. There isn't a comparison. I'm not going to say ours is better than others, but I'm going to say that there is no comparison when you get certain types of collagen. Ours is medical grade. You can see in the picture there from day 1 to day 21, the difference in Kristen's face. That's one of our friends and one of our leaders here in the team. And I'm going to show you a couple more pictures here, which are pretty fascinating with, I think they're 14 days. One is about 4 weeks. You can see down there in the stomach. It's one of my friends, Brenda. Me and my sister were working out with her and we sat with her at conference. She used it along with a derma roller, but she is into weightlifting and everything, but there's significant difference on her stomach. And you can just look at the different changes in people and their skin there. So that's a pretty remarkable and promising product that was just launched. So there's a couple ways to get involved with Q, which I love because we're not just recruiting people because that's not what Q's all about. What they have is a preferred customer program that's $10 a year and you get the wholesale pricing. That's fantastic. So you can get the same pricing that I get. So an ambassador pays $40 a year. They own their own business. They get to purchase their product every month and they get the same pricing as our customers. So we're not just recruiting people so that they can get wholesale pricing. We actually have people that want to be in the business and we have people that want to be customers. So that's really important as a business person as well. I love that, that we don't just recruit people because that's not what the name of the game is. We're trying to run businesses here, which is really exciting. So becoming an ambassador, it's like I said, it was $40 a year. You get an app with that. It's your business suite. Your first month is free. And then it's $10 a month for the app. And then you get ambassador support and you get your website with that. So they do all the work for you. We have the marketing, the shipping, they hold all the product, they do everything for us. They reformulate products that need to be reformulated. So I'm just their partner. They do all the main work for me and I get to share the products with you and with my team. So they have a system that works. It's truly a simple onboarding. I was trained. People helped me do this. I got my friends on, they helped me do it. It's very easy. You just plug in and you earn before you learn. So I was just like, oh, tell me the system. There's a system. I'm a type of person that likes to follow something. And once you follow it, it works. So you get all the tools you need before you even start to make money and you decide what you want to make and we help you make a plan. So that's really exciting. And you never feel alone. That's the best part. So with a customer, oops, I went the wrong way, sorry. So as a customer, they have Q rewards. You get to earn products for free if you decide to have a monthly order. That is not required to be a customer, which is really great because some people are really weary about having a auto ship. However, what I have found with our products, since our customer retention is 86.4%, that our customers want to have their products monthly because they feel so much better on them. So then they get to earn rewards and then buy products with their reward points. We have a customer support system for them. They have their own management, meaning they have their own website in their office that they can order stuff from. And like I said, they get the prices that I get, and there's zero risk involved because they can return their products within 30 days for their money back. So there's 4 ways to earn with Q. And what I love about this is because you can, if you just want to get customers and be a customer person, that's great. You can just have customers, but you can also grow a team, which is what I'm doing as well. I love that because you decide where you want to be within Q. And you can see in the 6 little, I think there's 6 or 7 boxes down below, you can look at what you could make a month. There's a lot more than that. There's people that are making significantly executive income in the company that are friends of mine that run this like a corporation, that they have huge teams, and they're reaping the benefits of really sharing and helping so many people with so many things. And I just love that and respect that. So you decide where you want to be. So you earn a monthly team commission and you get bonuses based on what rank you are. And what's also really great about this is that they have a financial freedom movement. And it's not necessarily a bonus. It's a program that Sarah Spencer, you can see up there on the right side of the screen. I was with her at a retreat. It was her dream to help people financially. She was in the industry in network marketing for quite some time before she got into doing other things with finances. And she wanted to have a program that once you signed on with Q, that you were going to have a financial coach. They want to teach people how to save money, not what they can do to help you spend all your money so you look like you're making tons of money with business. They want to strategize with you. They want to help you build a retirement plan. They want to make sure that you know how to run your business, what to save each month, what tax write-offs. So it's such a great program. And when you reach a certain rank or have a certain amount of customer sales, excuse me, they'll send you a check to your debt of choice or a savings program of your choice. So they really want it to benefit you. They're not going to send you a check to you personally so you can buy a pair of shoes. They're going to send it to either your mortgage or your retirement plan, which I just love. So from day one, like I said, you get a coach to help you. You don't have to do one thing in the company other than pay your $40 a year, and you get a financial coach for the term of what you're being in Q Sciences. What she believes that if you're not with Q Sciences for very long, if you can get anything from them, they want to teach you to have your financial house in order so that you can have a great life with your family, have money in the bank. So when it's time for retirement, or if something, God forbid, something happens, that you have enough emergency funds available for you. So I love that do that for us. So what's next? There's a couple ways to get involved. You can have a chat. We can talk offline. We can get with the person that invited you. We can send you some information. You can host an event for whoever invited you, or if you wanted to earn some free product, we could get in front of you, in front of your friends, bring samples and let you try that out. You can watch your friend or watch whoever, see how this goes and see if it would be something that you would want to be involved in. I'm going to stop sharing now. And, but I really hope that you guys heard something that maybe piqued something in your brain, that someone that suffers from sleep, or someone that could benefit from more energy, or that they just have some extra stress in their lives that they could get some, or that they're just suffering with so many different things. I do have a testimony pretty much for every product. Me and my husband use the products. I use them every day. I say it's not if you should supplement, it's what you supplement with, and you got to get what's good for you. So I really appreciate you all being here tonight. Get with the person that invited you, and I hope you have a blessed night. Take care.